Are you on the hormonal roller coaster? You know you're on the hormonal roller coaster when your hormones are out of balance and you're physically and emotionally feeling stressed. By hormones, I don't just mean your sex hormones. I mean all of your hormones: thyroid, adrenal, pituitary, pancreas, all of your hormones. Actually, your first hormonal transition began when you were in your mother's womb. As a fetus, you were exposed to high levels of hormones, which promoted your growth from a little zygote all the way to a full-term baby. And then in childhood, your hormonal levels flattened out much lower than fetal life. And then puberty hits and everything starts turning back on again at super high levels. Now, the first thing to turn on are your adrenal glands. They produce the hormone DHEA, which helps you develop your secondary sex characteristics like breast buds in girls. Only after your adrenals prime the pump do your ovaries turn on. Girls get menstrual periods, and then 18 to 24 months later, you reach your maximum growth with a peak of human growth hormone produced by your pituitary gland. And then finally, you start to produce your adult levels of thyroid hormone that will maintain your metabolism for the rest of your body and your life. Everybody has a different metabolism. Some people have faster metabolism, some people slower metabolism. So it's your adrenals, then your ovaries, pituitary, and then thyroid that starts your pubescent hormonal roller coaster. In adulthood, except for pregnancy, hormones are pretty level for about 20 to 30 years until you reach the change. Now, the change is happening a lot earlier for women. It used to be in your 40s that you would start perimenopause, and by 51 and a half on average, you stopped having periods and you were menopausal. But now, women are starting perimenopause in their 30s. By your mid-30s, you just don't have as many eggs, so you're not producing as much progesterone nor estrogen. Now, during perimenopause, it seems like puberty all over again, but with wrinkles. Your hormones are all over the place. And as they come in, so they go out. First, the adrenals begin to wane and their production of DHEA lowers. Now, DHEA is super important as it controls protein and fat metabolism, helping you heal and repair tissues. And then your ovaries start faltering with less progesterone, because you're not ovulating as regularly, and then less estrogen production, and then finally testosterone production falls. Then your pituitary starts making way less growth hormone. So you're no longer building muscle and bone, and you're getting fatter instead of leaner, no matter how much you exercise, and no matter what you're eating. And then finally your thyroid becomes really low, and your metabolism slows way down. Now, thyroid can be low earlier in life, but usually that is some kind of an assault, like a viral or a toxic assault. Unfortunately, a lot of times when I see patients who've been on thyroid replacement therapy, their adrenals, their ovaries, not even their pituitary glands have been evaluated. All your endocrine glands work together, so it all needs to be looked at. The hormonal roller coaster is actually part of life. And it's really important that we make some kind of plan for ourselves on how to deal with it. When you were young, pre-puberty, or at least by the time you were a teenager, you were probably given some kind of education about what to expect as your body was changing. Yet nobody gives you any kind of education as you're going through the change. So you may be comparing notes with other women and reading stuff in magazines or online, but you don't get any kind of official education about what to expect when you enter perimenopause, or how to handle menopause, or what the postmenopausal period is supposed to be like, and how you can stay healthy and vital. If you don't know how to get your hormones in balance and how to support yourself through the change, you won't be able to stay vital and healthy. You'll develop chronic illnesses that'll make the quality of your life suck. And that's why it's super important that you have a map, a menopause action plan. Your map is how you can successfully navigate through the change so that you not just survive, but you thrive. If you want more information about the menopause action plan, I have a free guide that you can download. I'll see you in the next video.